Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. And good afternoon. I'm Brian Winnekins, and we are at the Bower-Built Sports Complex on a very cold and even windy and kind of even a rainy Friday night. No, we're not getting ready for Durand-Arkansaw boys football, even though it feels like that. We're getting ready for tonight's class of 2025 graduation ceremony, and we will be getting things here underway in just a couple of minutes. And like we've done in the past, I'm not going to say too much. We're just going to let you listen to the band and the crowd and the speeches, and that's about it. But for myself, this is going to be my first graduation where all of these kids in this class I've seen growing up. I've been here for the last 12, 13 years, so I've seen these kids grow up, and obviously with the girls basketball team, the starting seniors, the seniors on the team, we were covering their middle school games during the pandemic when they were in middle school at Assumption, and so this one's kind of a little bit even special for yours truly, as well as a lot of these graduates tonight I've met over the years. I've worked with them over the years, covered their games, or been at the school for something, run into them out and about or at school with different events and all of that. So this one's kind of a special one for me, as most of these kids I do know, and I've seen them grown up like all of us have over the last 12 years. And where does the time go? In fact, one of the pictures of one of the kids one of the kids graduating, one of their pictures from when they were growing up is a picture of them with my daughter, Brianna, when she was on Durand Royalty, which it's like, wow, I really kind of feel old now, but we'll be getting things underway here in just a couple minutes. So just sit back, relax, and we're just going to let you hear kind of some of the sounds from outside here. I'll turn that mic up, and hopefully the rain will hold off. And again, welcome to tonight's coverage of the 2025 Durand-Arkansaw class of 2025 graduation.
Welcome, friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates to our 2025 graduation ceremony. Thank you all for being here tonight to join the class of 2025 graduates on our special night. As you may know, this is my friend and fellow graduate, Casey Bromkow.
And this is my friend, Brazilian exchange student and fellow graduate, Rafa Ciolin. Bem-vindo para a família e amigos da Rafa. A nossa formatura, obrigada por estarem aqui hoje. Ela é uma irmã que eu nunca tive e eu amo ela.
Good job, Casey. The 150 days on Duolingo has finally paid off.
In all seriousness, I speak for not only myself when I say that this is the day most of us have been waiting for. However, as we look back at the memories we have made, we can't help but reminisce on our time in school. The highs and the lows, accomplishments, and the things we have never imagined happening. I would have never anticipated meeting one of my best friends my senior year, let alone her being from another country 3,364 miles away. But that's the crazy thing about life. Life throws things at you when you least expect it.
As we all embark on this As we all embark on this next chapter in our lives, may we always remember to live in the present. This quote sums it up the best. Let go of the need to control the future. Life unfolds in the now, and its beauty lies in the unexpected. Though it's easy to visualize our future endeavors, we may always remember where we came from and those who helped us along the way. As Mac Miller once said, people change, things go wrong, but just remember, life goes on. With that being said, may we all please bow our heads in prayer.
We gather with gratitude for this day, for one another, and for the chance to learn, grow, and connect. May we move forward with open minds and kind hearts. May we find strength in our challenges and compassion in our successes. Let us act with integrity, speak with honesty, and walk with humility. May we create a space where all feel seen, heard, and valued. May those we have lost continue to guide us along life's journeys. Let peace guide us, wisdom ground us, and hope carry us forward. Amen.
Good afternoon. I'm Abigail Pfaff, and on behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to thank our advisors, Mackenzie Person, Justin Radeski, Shelby Hendricks, Alyssa Beery, and Michelle Fleschauer. Their dedication did not go unnoticed. These last 4 years, they have been our mentors, supporters, and our reality checks. Thank you for helping us reach our full potential and giving us memories that will last a lifetime. As they move on to the incoming freshmen, just remember that we are the better class.
evening, everyone. It is my great honor and pleasure to welcome all of you to Durand-Arkansaw's Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. I am Maya Weir, a 2025 graduate, and I am beyond grateful to be speaking to you all tonight. Before we begin, I would like to extend a special welcome and heartfelt thanks to members of the faculty and administration, especially Ms. Fleschauer, proud parents, families, friends, and members of the community, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025! Your attendance here today means the world to all of us and adds to the significance of this momentous occasion. Today is a serious and important milestone, but it's also important to look back at where we are because of this graduating class. The girls... eating it over here. The girls basketball team going all the way to state this year. Emerging from COVID, still ready and able to learn, resulting in the highest test scores in 5 years. The volleyball team winning conference for the first time in almost 2 decades. And multiple successful seasons for the boys basketball team. Together we showed up, leaving a lasting impression on these hallways. Today marks the closing of our first chapter, a collective experience we will always share. As we move on and move out, I want each and every one of you to lead the life you deserve to live. Successful businessman, writer, director, actor, and skilled rehearser Nathan Fielder once said, "Success without authenticity is empty." Go out into this world and make it your own. Make this world a better place by being you, by doing what you know is right. You've got this. To our families, thank you for your unwavering support, for coming to every band concert, to sitting in the stands at every game. To our teachers, thank you for your commitment to helping us become successful, well-rounded young adults will never go unappreciated. You fostered a learning environment we thrived under. Thank you. One time, a guy at my job told me to quit while I'm ahead. So with that, I ask you to join me in congratulating the class of 2025.
All right, so I'm standing at the whiteboard, and for whatever reason, I have to spell kaleidoscope, okay? So my back is to the classroom, and I'm writing, and I'm like, hey guys, somebody Google kaleidoscope. I don't know how to spell it. And somebody pipes up right away. You're an English teacher, and you don't know how to spell. And so I pause for just a microsecond, and I turn really slowly, and my eyes are wide, and I say, yeah, you can be whatever you want, kid. And it's true, but we'll get to that. Good evening, I'm Michelle Fleschauer, 2002 DHS graduate, and this is my 5th year teaching here at Durand-Arkansaw High School. And so this is the first group. Sorry, I'm not good at mics. This is the first group that I've advised all the way through. So welcome, class of 25. You brought your people. They're back here. And so parents, families, friends, teachers, mentors, supporters, etc., and so on, thank you for coming, but also for sharing your babies with us. They aren't so little anymore, but I still call them my babies. Look at y'all, you look so great. I swear it means so much to me that you've asked me to speak. I really do appreciate you, even though I can't spell kaleidoscope. This is a lot of pressure, and it's freezing cold, and it's windy, and my nose is running, but I'm fine, it's fine. We're fine. No, the truth is I'm nervous, so I had to break it down. And here's what's crazy. The reality of it is you're all sitting in folding chairs on a tarp on the track, and you look grown up and beautiful, as I've said, but you're wearing silly hats and polyester. And your people are back there, and they're cold, and they're trying not to burst into tears or freeze to death, and thinking about your first steps or your last day at home or something else that's really sentimental. And I'm up here trying to tell you something, like with all these humans watching, and I still have ADHD, guys, even on special occasions. So yeah, I'm fine. We're fine. We're gonna do it. So there's your first little truth nugget, right? Sometimes you just have to know that all that stuff, that life is weird and humans are weird, and do it anyway. You know, embrace the weird. Embrace? This is just like my classroom. Embrace the weird and jump in. Or, if you prefer, don't take things too seriously unless they're serious things. I keep sniffing. I'm so sorry. Okay, so here's truth nugget number 2. There isn't a magic moment where you figure it out. I didn't grab hold of my high school diploma and know how to live on my own. I didn't suddenly know how to spell all the words because they gave me my teaching license. Stupid. What'd I pay for it? I didn't turn 18 or 21 or 25 or 36 or 40 or so on and understand mortgage law or health insurance. Pretty sure I called my mom when I was 20 and asked her how to boil an egg. We didn't have to Google. You're gonna You're gonna suck at stuff. You're gonna be good at stuff too. Don't congratulate yourself too much or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance. So are everyone else's. So, nugget number 3. Be patient with yourself. Y'all have heard this before. You have to wake up and you have to hang out with you every day. You are the person you hang out with the most. Also, be patient with your parents and mentors and everyone else. Being an adult and trying to give advice is like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell a story, a metaphor. You guys are shocked. Here it comes. Once upon a time. Just kidding. I won't do the voices. Stop yelling at me. Icarus is the story I chose. You guys know Icarus. I talk about this stuff all the time. He's the guy from Greek mythology that flies too close to the sun and then plunges to his doom. So you're thinking, great, Flesh Shower, thanks for the uplifting speech. Or you're like, yeah, we know, don't get too full of yourself, listen to advice, blah, 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 but hang with me. We're gonna reframe this just a little, and I swear I'm gonna be fast, it's cold. We tend to forget that Daddy Daedalus and his boy were literally prisoners on a giant tower. So Daedalus had a ton of experience inventing things. So the captors gave them very, very little. But he figured out how to get him and his kid out of there. So one day he's like, hey, Icarus, listen, I made you these wings out of some feathers I found on the ground. And some of the wax from the candles we didn't burn. And Icarus is like, sweet, let's go. And he's putting them on. And Daedalus is like, wait, Icarus. And Icarus is like, yeah, Dad, for sure. And he's like, no, seriously, you can't fly too high, they'll melt. And Icarus is like, Dad, what? Right? And Dad's like, if you fly too close to the sun, you will die. They will melt and you will die. And Icarus is like, oh my God, dramatic much. And anyway, It didn't go well. He plunged to his death. And now your people and PST and probably everyone else is like, where are you going with this flesh shower? There is a point, I promise. If I can turn the page, we'll find out what it is. All right. Even if Icarus had listened to his pops and flown perfectly, a pterodactyl or a 747 could have come by, or some kid with a slingshot or a firework could have caught him anyway. So what the heck? You see what I'm getting at? You don't. It's okay. Here's the flesh shower translation, okay? We can see some... Why do I feel like I'm only talking into this thing when I sniff. Somebody give me a signal. Okay. We can only see some of the dangers you're going to face, right? The sun. And we can see that clearly and tell you how to avoid those. But there'll be some things coming your way that ain't nobody on God's green earth gonna predict. And we can't prepare you, try though we may. So Daedalus had to send his kid out into the unknown, into danger, just like we're sending you out there in the world today. It's happening. Before he told him to jump off that tower, Daedalus took what material he had to help Icarus fly. We have more than feathers and wax, thank God. But we are limited in how we can protect you, how we can equip you too. So Daedalus built for his Icarus what he could to get as ready as possible to escape, and even then he knew it was risky. And it's risky, guys. I mean, it's risky here, but it's like way riskier out there, and we can't wrap you in bubble wrap and shove you in a closet. It's illegal. Mostly your families, but all of us have done our best to help you build your wings. To tell you things, to show you, to teach you. You're as ready as you're gonna be, but you and I both know that if Icarus could have done it over, having had the experience of flying too close to the sun once, he would not do it again. That boy learned with a T. So there it is. We can tell you, show you, teach you, but your experiences, those you've had here and those you will experience, will stick. Intelligence, in other words, nope, that's not what I meant. Intelligence and experience together are only semi-transferable. You're all intelligent. We just happen to have a little bit more time on the rock. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't know what it's like to be 18 in 2025, and we don't know what it's like to be you. And we don't know what pterodactyl or 747 is coming your way. But Lord, we have experience. So again, be patient while we freak out. You're all wildly different. You're equipped differently. You've grown up here, but you and I know you've all had different families, different experiences of this place, of this community. Some of you won't go very far away. You're the salt of the earth. And some of you are cosmopolitan people. You're going to go. Run, maybe. You'll disperse. Do me a solid. Close your peepers. You guys don't have to do it. You're omitted. Close your little peepers. I see those whites of those eyes. Just think about how you're on the precipice of a new beginning. Be here now. You're standing strong, ready, independent. You gonna go. Now open them up. Look around, look behind you, look next to you, in front of you. We're still here. You're not going to see each other every day. Or me. You guys aren't nearly as sad as I was hoping. For some of you, you won't see your parents Again, you won't see me. Sorry, that was startling. Or Rosemeyer, or Barry, or Person, or Hendricks, or any of us. For some of you, that's great news. But listen, we're still here. This community, whether you love us right now or you're ready to leave it all behind or some combination thereof, this community is yours. You've helped build it for yourself and each other. It's forever changed because of you and because you are a part of it. So, my dears, my darlings, my little pickles, you have your wings, but you're not Icarus. Sometimes you're gonna soar, and sometimes you're gonna tank. But all that love and care we've poured into trying to create something is more than just your wings. It's this place. It's your soft place to land. I mean, not literally, it's kind of hard ground. But, right? We're gonna watch you, we're gonna give you advice, we're gonna scream, no, not like that! But we're beside you. And so, because my nose is running and I can tell I'm losing you, I spent a lot of time watching these little oddballs. Okay. My dears, embrace your misspellings and missteps. We don't expect you to be perfect because we're all doing our best with what we have. We just ask that you go off into the wild blue and be your glorious, hilarious, hardworking selves and know that we're here. We've got you. We love you. We're proud of you. I love you. I'm proud of you. Be careful out there, okay? Hang on. C-A-L-E-I-D-O-S-C-O-P-E. Kaleidoscope. Because of you, I am
afternoon, everyone. My name is Chloe Yoth, and I hope you're enjoying your evening so far. I'm going to try and keep this short. I'm sure everyone's feeling a little chilly. But I'll start by saying a few thank yous. Gosh. Thank you to all of our amazing teachers and school staff that have helped us get this far and taught us not only lessons in the classroom, but also challenged us to think, to grow, and to believe in ourselves. Thank you to all of our friends and family that sit here today for their unwavering support and for being so encouraging in the hard times. You guys truly impact us more than you know. I want to give an extra big thank you to all the parents that have been here for us all and for all the great sacrifices that they have made in order to get us this far. We could have not done it without all of you. Finally, for everyone sitting here today and anyone else who has played a role or impacted us in some way in our lives, thank you. Now, I ask everyone here today to look and take a second to really soak this moment in. Today, we are all here surrounded by lots of love and an overwhelming amount of support. We are all here to watch and celebrate us graduates moving to the next chapters of our lives. We are here to reflect on our past accomplishments and to look forward with excitement for what is to come. We are here together for the last time as the class of 2025. Myself, and I'm sure many of you, are feeling a whole mix of emotions. I'm sad that my time here at DHS is ending, but I always cherish the memories that I made here forever. I'm also feeling excited for what the future holds and what for our lives take us. At the same time, I have an overwhelming sense of nervousness. We have so many decisions that we're going to have to make on our own, and that is terrifying to me. This fear is what I'm feeling the most. Fear is going to follow us in every decision we make every day. It was with us on the very first day of school, for every big test, for every performance, and for every decision that felt too big for us to make ourselves. But we can't let this fear take over our lives. Fear is not our enemy. Hesitation is. Hesitation is the underlying cause of missed opportunities. Not because we weren't ready, but because we doubted ourselves. Life doesn't wait for us to be completely ready, and if we say no to opportunities out of fear of failing, you will never succeed. Living in fear will lead to your doubt consuming your lives and interfering with your dreams. Here's the truth. We all have feelings of fear. It's a part of our daily lives. But our success is based on how we deal with this fear. It isn't something that we need to be more scared of, though. We need to embrace it. We need to be brave and go do those things that make us scared. It's only to get what you truly want out of life. If we let fear take over our lives, nothing will happen. No growth, no happiness, no success, and most importantly, no yes that will change your life. But when you build enough courage to face your fears, that is when your world will change. You will realize that you are capable of so much more than you ever thought possible. To everyone sitting here today, especially all of you graduates, if you remember anything from my speech, it is this. Don't live in fear. Use it to your advantage. Let it be a constant reminder that you are braver than you believe and stronger than it seems. Never doubt yourself and push through those thoughts of hesitation. Challenge yourself and chase after everything that excites you, especially all of those things that scare you. When fear comes, and it will, don't run from it, run with it and use it as motivation. Let's go forward, not without fear, but with the strength to face it. Thank you and congrats to the class of 2025.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight's ceremony is a celebration of accomplishment, perseverance, and Panther pride. And this evening, we have the distinct honor of recognizing a very special individual whose journey began more than a century ago right here in Pepin County. Ken Patnode was born in 1924 to Bessie and Rupert Patnode. He was the fourth of 6 children in a hard-working farming family that, like so many others in our area, embodied grit, sacrifice, and community values during the Great Depression. Though Ken was on track to graduate from the Arkansas schools in 1942, his formal education ended after the 10th grade, as duty called him to support his family and help sustain the farm. Ken's story is one of remarkable dedication and resilience. He woke each morning at 5 a.m. to complete farm chores before changing clothes, eating breakfast, and walking over a mile to school. Though he left school early, Ken never stopped learning. Over the course of more than 50 years of work and a lifetime of stories, he has become a treasured historian and a living connection to his roots right here in the Durand-Arkansaw area. Ken's storytelling and historical facts still fascinate all generations of his friends and family. They live vicariously through his stories when he points out where the relatives lived or how far away the houses were from each other, but yet they walked miles just to play cards on a Saturday night. Or when he shows his family the hill where they went sliding in the winter, or when he would ask them to make the steep climb up the hill to his old pal Archie's home and look out over the fields, showing them where homesteads were on Patnode and Sylvester Lane. In this, Ken teaches us all something valuable, that education is not limited to the walls of a school. It is found in hard work, in experience, in friendships like the one he shared with Archie Dunbar since 2nd grade, and in the wisdom passed on to future generations. In just a few weeks, Mr. Patnode will celebrate his 101st birthday. And tonight, in recognition of a life filled with integrity, labor, and the kind of knowledge that only time and service to others can bring, it is our great privilege to award him something that was left unfinished more than 80 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage Mr. Ken Patnode as we proudly present him with an honorary diploma from the Durand-Arkansaw Schools class of 1942. Class of 2025, let that be an example to you. Graduates, on behalf of the entire faculty and staff, I want to extend my warmest congratulations to each and every single one of you on this remarkable day. It is with great pride that I address you as your superintendent. Today marks a significant milestone in your educational journey, one that reflects your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. You have navigated through challenges, embraced opportunities, and emerged victorious in many ways. Your accomplishments are a testament to your commitment to learning and growth. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, remember that graduation is not just an endpoint, but actually a beginning, an invitation to explore the possibilities that lie ahead. The knowledge and skills that you have acquired during your time with us will serve as a strong foundation for your future endeavors. I encourage you to dream big, set lofty goals, and never be afraid to take risks. Embrace the unknown. In the face of uncertainty, it is when we discover our true potential. Be resilient, adaptable, and compassionate in your pursuits. These qualities will guide you through the inevitable ups and downs of life. As you venture into the world, remember the values instilled by you, by your teachers, your mentors, and most importantly, your families. Carry with you a spirit of integrity, empathy, and compassion. Use your education not just for personal gain, but also to uplift others and make it a positive impact on your future communities and society. Finally, let me emphasize that your graduation is not the end of our connection, but the start of a lifelong bond. As alumni of our esteemed institution, you join a network of accomplished individuals who have gone on to make remarkable contributions in various fields. Stay connected, inspire one another, and continue to be ambassadors of our school's values. Once again, congratulations, class of 2025. You are a shining example of the power of education and limitless potential that resides within each of you. At this time, it is my privilege to certify that these members of the Durand-Arkansaw High School class of 2025 have met the requirements set forth by the Durand-Arkansaw School Board of Education and the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction, and therefore will be awarded a high school diploma this evening. Graduates, please come forward when your name is called.
Casey Leanne Brunkow. Rafaela Magalanis C. Olin. Chloe Abigail Verena Fat. Chloe Helen Off. Gabrielle Nevea Schneider. Elizabeth Marie Weinzerl. Allison Grace McMahon. Maya Elizabeth Weir. Mackenzie Olive Olmstead. Ellie K. Sweeney. Carly Christine Gruber. Alexis Ann DeLisi. Emma Danielle Hoyt. Sydney Elizabeth Serum. Lauren Elizabeth Conroe. Demi Sue Krings. Carlin Gary Pfeiffer. Logan John Wiesinger. Joseph Charles Julep Baker. Dane Michael Bates. Landon James Lindstrom. Angus Paul Martin. Gavin Kenneth Yankee. Parker Deke Olmstead. Travis Benjamin Radel. Connor Anthony Whitting. Ripsy Marlene Janelle King Preisel. Elizabeth Willa Rose Menting. Marlette Martinez Antunes. Paisley K. Gregory. Samita Jasmine Nunez. Mara Joelle Bruner. Addison Marie Off. Sydney Elaine Holback. Emma Rose Beekle. Addison J. Milliron. Kaylin Marie Poofel. Sawyer Joy Sabelko. Victoria Ann Kerr. Joshua David Wolf. Katie K. Rinholden. Mackenzie Michelle Pittman. Kayla Ann Rooney. Julia Rhiannon Lee Black. Emily Marie Shramsky. Miley Reese Burchard. Samantha Rose Meister. Magnus Ezekiel Lukic. Corey Ryan Smith. Emily Irene Mansmith. Maya Mae Massoff. Gabriel John Anderson. Gabrielle Jane Sillers. Jackson Wade Brantner. Jordan Robert Beckel. Olivia Ann Strand. Thomas Stanley Cleveguard. Caden Cole Hoffmeister.
Let's go, Caden!
Kyan Thomas Rosenberg. Christopher Douglas Wood. Tristan Lucas Weir. Stephen Carl Loff Peterson. Riley John Weiss. Emma Rose Vogler. James Jeffrey Campbell. Brady Irvin Grimes.
Let's go, Brady!
Jaden Anthony Cadleck. Michael David Loveroot. Chris Edward Chilson Jr. Brevin Marcus Humphrey. Gavin Alexander Haling. Kirsten Rose Buehling. Callie Teresa Stokeland. Ferrari Alexani Wallace. Savannah Rose Krista. Skylar Elizabeth Best.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Gabrielle Schneider. On representation of the class of 2025, thank you to the families, teachers, and friends who stood beside us. We've grown through late nights and early mornings and everything in between. As the wise words of Winnie the Pooh once said, "How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." Now, I have the honor to permit the class of 2025 to move their tassel from the right side to the left. Congratulations, we made it.
And we would like to say congratulations to the entire class of 2025 as that wraps up tonight's coverage of the 2025 Durand-Arkansaw High School graduation for the class of 2025. I'm Brian Winnikins from WRDN Radio again. Congratulations to the class of 2025, and I guess we will, the next time we'll be back at the Bowerbilt Sports Complex will be in August for the first game of the football season, which isn't too far away. Have yourself